So Josh, go ahead, step to the microphone so people can hear you. I just want you to tell me that moment when you got to score those points, what that meant to you.
I mean, it was, I look back on 7 years ago now, and that day didn't seem possible. That was always a goal in my head, but I knew just through hard work and, you know, this is God's journey, and I believe God got me to this place, and I think my parents were in the stands now, Dave and Lisa, and my two sisters, Michaela and Jamie, that couldn't be here. And just with them and without all the support and the prayers I got from around the nation, I could not have done this. So I just want to thank them standing on this platform. I just want to thank them for all they've done and all they continue to do.
And Josh, tell everybody what you're up to now.
So right now we're actually working in a special education classroom in Columbus, Indiana, elementary K through 6, that I absolutely couldn't love more. And I definitely see a future in it. And I'm also coaching a middle school team and just staying with the game I love. Yeah, it was taken away from me, but just to still stay in the sport is just something that I couldn't be more thankful for, and just to give back to the younger ones and just have that opportunity, I'm just going to be more thankful.
Those kids are very lucky. Josh, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sabrina? I told you last year what a great night this would be, and I was sorry you're going to miss it. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. And you live close to St. Louis, so I wonder, that name Musial, and you getting this award, what that means to you.
It's so special. You know, I've followed baseball my whole life, and of course, you know, the St. Louis Cardinals are everything. And to have and to be recognized with the award Musial is just unbelievable. And then all the other honorees, both past and present, future, I mean, it's just an honor. It is.
Well, thank you very much for being here, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Stephanie and Kellen, come on up. So we know Alphine made the Olympic team, but people may not know her whole story. What's her whole story? Tell people kind of the layers to her story.
Sure. So first of all, these are really tough acts to follow because we just got this award because we lost. So there are a lot more inspirational people out there than us. But yeah, you know, Alphine was originally from Kenya, and she came over and she became a U.S. citizen, and she was able to become a professional runner, join our team, Hoka and Easy Elite, with our coach, Ben Rosario. And the impact that she could have coming over from Kenya and becoming a U.S. citizen changed her life, and she had the opportunity to go and run the trials with us and absolutely demolish everyone in the country, win the race. But as you know, it was in the middle of the, right before the pandemic. And so she kind of had a life decision. And since the Olympics were postponed, she decided to have a baby. So luckily she got both worlds. She became a mother and a champion. And so she got to have a she was able to represent the United States at the Olympics with a 5-month-old baby.
And you guys ran in the New York Marathon. Are you recovered? Everybody okay?
Yeah, we're coming off of our 2-week break here, ending this weekend, so still celebrating.
And back to work on Monday?
And then back to work, yep.
Well, thank you guys very much for making the trip. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Max and Chris, come on down. Tell everybody what icing is.
Probably the most boring play in sports.
And why is it waved off sometimes?
It shouldn't be.
So tell me, how did this whole idea start?
So we are, we used to work together. That's how we met. And I'm a proud New York Rangers fan. He's a unfortunately confused New Jersey Devils fan. But we love hockey, and the Islanders were playing at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn at the time, and that's by far the cheapest ticket in town. So we said, well, we'd love to go to a game, but we're not going to root for them, and unless they're playing one of our teams, we're not going to root for the other team.
Sorry.
So there was only one other option, and
There it is.
Did it.
Good move. What I think is great is you guys, it's not just you and your friends, everybody seems to join in, and you get other fans to root for the referees during those games.
yeah, so the first year we bought a few tickets, figured some friends would come, and people started hearing about it, and we got 25, 30 people or so. And it's kind of blown up to 350, I think the last one was. And it just sort of turned into a thing that people wanted to come to. People at the games already would come up and ask if they could just join us and kind of give up on their team, I guess, and root for with us.
And the pandemic kind of got in the way, but are you back this year?
We're looking forward to it. We got a site, refnight.com, and we're going to push forward to the next one.
Sounds good. Congratulations and thanks for being here. Michael? All the way from Dublin. How was the flight?
Mike, the flight was fantastic, mainly because my wonderful wife, who's here with me, and we have two small boys at home, and it was very peaceful, very relaxing. I read an entire book on the flight with no interruption.
That's very good.
Yeah.
We're glad we could do that
Thank
for you.
Yeah, very much appreciated.
Tell me why this was so important to your lacrosse team.
Well, for those people who play lacrosse worldwide, they have a real appreciation for the role that the Iroquois Nationals play. I think the best way I could describe it is they're essentially the soul of the game of lacrosse. They believe they received the game from the creator, and they've shared it with the rest of the world. So to have the opportunity to honor them in turn to ensure that they can compete at the highest level, it's really a privilege for us to be able to give back in that way.
And it's a privilege for us to have you here. Thanks for making the trip.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 honorees.